might need them to be live. Hey there, Joan, the Leo Aquarius. Okay, guys, we'll just wait to a few people get in here. So as you can see on the description, it is $1 and up to get yourself a yes or no question. There is no more free readings. Astro Love, welcome back. It's been a while, been a long time. Astro Love, things have changed a little bit in here. The PayPal readings, there are 3 types. We have $7. Let me just turn this up while I'm talking. Yeah, so we have $7 for a mini read. Well, that doesn't like that. Hang on a sec. I've got the battery plugged in so it doesn't die. Let me just make sure that's going. Okay. Yeah, so it's $7 for a mini read. It's $10 for a mid-range, and then it's $12 for the detailed read. They're all detailed, but they're different lengths of time. So I set my watch for 5 minutes, 7 minutes, or 9 minutes. When the buzzer goes off, actually I set it for 4 minutes, 7 minutes, or 9 minutes. So when it gets to 4 minutes, then I start doing a yes and no. So a mini read will get you 1 yes and no, as well as your question. The $10 will get you the detailed answer plus 2 yes and no's, and the detailed reading, the $12 one, will get you the detailed long reading as well as the 2 yes and no's as well. So you've got 3 options in PayPal. On Super Chat, it's $10 and you can only have a mid reading there. If you pay 15 or whatever, you would have to pay like a bit more. You'd have to pay around $15 to get a detailed reading on Super Chat, but I don't want Super Chat payments if we can help it. So that's how it's all working now, Astro Love. Now the $1 thing, that is for yes or no. It's replaced the free readings. So there's no more free readings. There's no more yes and no and making a list and everybody getting on the list. What I will do, if we don't have a PayPal notification or we don't have a Super Chat notification, what I will do is people's star signs. So Joan, Leo, Aquarius, if there's nobody waiting for a paid reading, I will look at those star signs. I want timestamps on the star signs, Astro Love, if you're going to help. So, okay, you've done a PayPal. I'll just go and check PayPal. But that's how it all works. I know it sounds all a bit technical at the moment, and you'll be surprised. Rhonda hasn't been online with us anymore. Rhonda's quite busy nowadays, so we haven't had Rhonda with us since about September last year. She's popped in from time to time to help, but Rhonda just has not got the time anymore. Mama B is actually my #1 moderator now. Mama B usually is online. She has been having a lot of connection issues when she's been coming online with me. I haven't heard from her this morning. I sent her messages, a couple of messages telling her I was going live. She probably should be getting on soon. Joan, the Leo Aquarius, you can help by getting a list of the people that aren't going to make a payment and just getting their star signs. And so what we'll do is we'll look at a star sign. So I'll just do an example. Say we're looking at an earth sign. I'm not going to say which one. So we're looking at an earth sign. So I'll shuffle up for that earth sign. I'll do 1, 2, and a card from the bottom. So we'll have 3 cards. Now, this will be a reading for like now and the week, but it will also be a yes or no answer. So you're still getting a free yes or no answer, but it's not the same. So if you pay $1 for a yes or no question, you'll get your star sign if you want that, but we'll do yes or no and a bit more detail. So if this was for an earth sign, I'd say that the answer is yes, and that's it. But then I do a reading on that particular star sign. Okay, so when I'm doing the star signs, we'll do a yes and no with the star sign. But yeah, I'd say that that's a yes, and this is a maybe no. So the answer to whatever question an earth sign might have had right now is maybe yes, okay? But yeah, anyway, so that was just a general description, little sort of demo there. So I do have my notepad here. So basically the list, Astro Love, is people that are paying. PayPal and Super Chats. Super Chats is easy, we'll see them come on the screen. PayPal, I have to actually, I've got an iPad over here streaming what I'm doing. So I can see what I'm doing here. So that's, so I can see what you guys can see, as well as I can see that my stream is working. I actually might have to quickly just jump out of this and make sure that this has not got Wi-Fi on. Hopefully we're still connected. I'll just give it a few secs. Astro Love, thank you for all the information. It should be coming up on the screen as well. Stream Elements should be giving you that information. So Stream Elements hasn't kicked in yet. Stream Element has just started. So Astro Love, that information you just put there, the Stream Elements robot will, every 3 minutes, it will put it on the screen as well. It'll put Super Chat on there, and it'll put that information you've got there. Yeah, so anyway, let's have a look at PayPal. Okay, so you've paid, oh, it's Anadilia. I was trying to remember what your name was, because I used to get you mixed up with Maisha Starseed. Anadilia. Okay, so your question's not here. You've paid for a detailed reading, I believe. That payment would be detailed. Okay, so what's your question, Anadilia? Or are we doing, you can have 2 minis for that, or 1 detailed reading. So what would you like me to do? Okay, so you just want the 1 question, a detailed reading about the love. And Astro Love, what is your star sign and your moon sign? Because we're going to do 2 yes and no's at the end, and we'll do the star signs as well. Okay, I might just rip a page out for today. That might make it easier, instead of having this book on the table. Okay, so I'll just write the star signs out. Just bear with me, guys. So we're going to Cap, Aqua, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gem, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag. That's it. Okay, so that's for my timestamps. If Mama B gets in, or Chris, they usually do the timestamps for me and put them up on my information. But I can add it to the detailed information, so I need to write down the numbers. The last 2 videos where I went live, I actually have to watch them all through 2 hours or 3 hours of video to try and find all the star signs, so I'm not going to bother. From now on, I'm going to make sure that I write these star signs down, but I don't want to get bogged down with star signs, especially when people start paying. So if people start to pay after you, Astro Love, I'll have to sort of like jump across and stop doing the star signs because it takes up too much time. All right, so PayPal is Anadilia. And you wanted detailed on love. So you did the $12 US. Okay. And your star sign, have we got your star sign there? Virgo, Sun and Cancer, Moon, perfect. Okay, so we'll look at Virgo with your first question and Cancer with your second question. All right, so let me just get my timer going. My watch is telling me time to stand up. No, thank you. All right, so this is detailed read, so we need, I'm going to do 8 minutes, but we'll keep going anyway. All right. Show me, Anadilia, what's coming towards her in love. What's coming towards Anadilia in love? What's coming towards Anadilia in love? A-N-N. Wow, looks like a lot's coming towards you. Bear with me, I haven't got like the camera I normally use when I'm at home, so it's showing you. I'll just let you see what's there. So, starting the reading, we're over here with the Ten of Hearts, Three of Diamonds, and moving back across, you know, we're with all of this. So, what do I think? Okay, so starting off the reading, this is a new friendship, which is extremely passionate. This is you being out with groups of people, enjoying food, music, having a good time, and you'll have to excuse me, I hope that those men talking in the background is not too loud, but this is the only place in the club where you can't hear the music. So, yeah, and I can't go live with music playing. Alright, so I feel like you're going to be invited to different places coming up, probably over the next coming 2 months, maybe even something leading up to something bigger, maybe in July. There will be something coming to an end here with this Black 10, and it's a forced change on your side of things. I do see a connection here quite strongly. Now it may be that there's been somebody you've had your eye on about you being with that person, and then they go off and they get married, or they move away or something. So I do feel there's a bit of pain associated with the whole love situation for you. There's just been a PayPal payment, so I'll have to check that later. This is nice. This is somebody you're new to. So through a gathering of people, possibly you're going to a wedding or an engagement party, or even somebody that's been married and they went and got married overseas and now they're having some sort of get-together. It could be a reunion. I do feel that a new friendship might start, but it could turn into something a lot stronger. Now, I don't feel this is somebody you already know. There's nothing to indicate this is somebody from the past or somebody you already know. This is something that could make you a very, very happy lady in the future. This is all of your brain focus is, this is what I want. But there is something you have to let go of here, and I don't think it's going to be hard. I think to start with, it's like, I can't let this go, I can't stop, I can't be with what I want. Then something makes you feel that I'm on this journey, I'm going to do what I need to do, and part of that journey is something's done. Okay, so let's just get some more information on this. Is any of this making sense about what you might already know? Okay, yeah, it does look exciting. Now, there is another message here that's got nothing to do with love and romance and that. Somebody could be going to hospital, something to do with the heart and blood. It would be a sudden change, so a sudden event. It's not a sickness, it's not somebody that's ill, it's not somebody that's, you know, got cancer or got something that you know about. This would be more than likely it would be an injury where somebody's moving and they fall, or it's not a car accident. It's not a sickness and it's not a chemical. So the only thing I can think of is this would represent their head or their heart. So it could be suddenly they've got blood poisoning or something and they have to go to hospital. The good news is that they will be fine. It's a female, so I don't know who this is. So it could be a heart incident. They could go rush to hospital, think they're having a heart attack, have all of the tests, and they can't find anything and everything's okay again. So there's something like that, or there's an injury of an older person. I don't know what the hell that noise is, but let's just have a look at this. Okay, so we've got Vanessa and Nita with donations coming up. I'll just put Vanessa and Nita, and I'll have a look at those donations in a sec. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you guys can't hear that music, because if you can, I'm not allowed to be online with that music playing, and I don't know how to mute anything or while music's playing if I'm not talking, so I'm just going to have to keep yabbering on about everything, and hopefully those men keep talking loudly so you can't hear the music. The music stopped again. Okay, so here we go. Love life for Anadelia coming up. Okay, these are all upside down. Okay, something that's meant to happen is coming. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the love journey, the offer, and you balancing what it is you want to do and when you want to do it. That one is upside down. This is something to do with feeling you want to escape, but you don't want to escape. So there's something where you want to be there, you don't want to be there, so some sort of little bit of uncomfortable feeling. Then we've got the Strength there. Could be dealing with Leo energy or a water sign here. And that could be you too, because you're a Cancer star sign. Here again, you're making decisions. So you've got two cards where you're juggling your circumstances and juggling your emotions. So there is definitely something coming up. 2 has something to do with this reading, because you've got 2 2s up here. You've got 2 2s down here, so 2 or February, could be somebody born in February, it could be in 2 months' time, 2 weeks' time, it could be the 2nd of April, the 2nd of July, the 2nd of something. So 2 means something here. It could also be 2 choices, and I don't know why I started shuffling again for you, maybe I needed to. We got somebody that's losing their power over you, so that could be somebody from the past that's been trying to get back involved with you, or it could be your power over something or your draw to something is finally done. We've also, I must have turned these the wrong way again. We got a little offer coming in, a bit of fun there. We've also got where you're going to stand your ground and be heard about something. There is some sort of forced change here in this reading, but it's going to be for the better for you. And bottom of the deck, we've got 7 of Pentacles, where you're weighing up your options, you're looking at things. You do have a tone here about work, something about going into something that's better suited to you, finishing off with something and going into something new. This could be where you're analysing something. Here is someone rushing in with the news, let's go on a journey, let's do something. Again, it could be work, or it could be a medical thing. It could be where somebody has a fall, go to hospital, and they're okay. The head might mean that they hit their head when they fall, and everybody's like, oh my God, she hit her head. We got the World, but it is reversed. So it's like something that's over, but it's not over yet. So yeah, anyway, that's what we're getting there for you. Like I said, this was 8 minutes, so we will do some Lenormand deck, and then we'll come back to do 2 lots of star sign with the yes and no question in there. Actually, we'll do 1 star sign. We'll do, no, we'll do both. Okay, so this is just extra information. Extra information for you. Show me, Anadelia, what's coming her way. All the information, guys, if you're new here, all readings are paid readings today, and always now. There's no more free readings on this channel, apart from star signs. And the star sign will come along with a yes or no. Anadelia, it's a matter of time. You've got the moon. This moon is not like your tarot. It's not about secrets and lies and hidden things. This is where you've got to wait, and everything will start to eventuate. It's a process, okay? So it could mean 28 days as well. Here, then you have the sun. Happiness, growth, everything feeling great in the love life. You are going to be taking a chance on something different, something new. Alrighty? Okay, so let's get on to those 2 star signs. We'll start with, what we'll do is Cancer will be at the top with your first question, and Virgo will be at the bottom with your second question, okay? So if anybody else in the room is Cancer or Virgo, these messages are about those 2 star signs. And also, everybody in the room, think about a yes or no question. I am directing at the person that's paid for the reading, but it still could give you some clarity. Okay, so we got yes and no for Anadelia, top and bottom of the deck. First question at the top, second question at the bottom. Also, messages for Cancer, please, from the top of the deck, and messages for Virgo from the bottom of the deck. And middle of the deck will be the bottom for both. Okay, so this will be for Virgo. And this will be for Cancer. Oh, hang on. Doesn't matter, I'm doing it. I took them from the bottom, I'll take these from the top. 1, 2, 3, 1. That's fine. Okay, so this is for Virgo first. We'll do Virgo first. So Virgo, this is your messages, but first we'll just get your yes and no, Anna. So think about your question, your first question. Actually, I said the second question was Virgo, didn't I? We'll start with Cancer. First question and Cancer. Here we go. Your answer is yes, 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 and a secret and mystery sitting at the bottom here. So I'm going to give you a yes on your question, Anna, but you do need to find out more information first. You need to get some clarity here. Now you do have the moon. I don't like the moon for Cancer star sign, although we are a water sign. We are all about emotions. The moon could represent Pisces. You might be talking to a Pisces person at the moment, Cancer. It also can just mean that there's something hidden and you don't really know all of the information just now, Cancer. The other thing we have is you yourself may be making some firm business decisions coming up. It may be about your love life, it may be about travel, it may be about money. But I definitely think that you're on the right track here. You've got some sort of decision that you finally made. Here we do have somebody that may be an air sign, that's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You may be in contact with somebody, or this could be somebody that works in government, security, military, male or female, forget about it being a knight, but there is something coming towards you. I feel like it's got something to do with whatever this decision is that you're making. And also you have somebody that is a fire sign here, possibly Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. So it does look like Cancer will be dealing with male energy at the moment. Now it could be romantic male energy. You may be going to meet, a message may come in very quickly, and it's something to do with a Leo male. This also could be about work or something, Cancer. Anyway, that's Cancer. Now this is Virgo, but this is your second question, Astro Love and Adelia. Yes or no? Firstly, we'll get that out of the way. And I forgot to do the timestamps. So hang on, timestamps for Cancer is, we'll do 23:30 for Cancer. So Cancer, think of a yes or no. That's a yes. That's a yes. That's a yes. And that's a yes. Okay. Okay, so the answer for Cancer at the moment is a yes for your yes and no question, Cancer. Now, the reading, this is two men in contact with each other about getting a new job, finishing a job, selling a business, talking about single energy, married energy. Now we do have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in this reading for Cancer. So you may be dealing with air signs at this time. This could be you in a commitment with somebody, male and female, and you are making mental decisions at the moment. You've got some sort of ideas that you are talking about. It looks like you're talking about it with a banker. It could be medical decisions as well, and this could be surgery or some sort of plan for your health. Romantically, I'm not really seeing anything there. It just looks like business discussions about money, retirement, leaving a job, getting a new job, getting a payout. Could be lawyers. So yeah, there's something official about the Cancer reading right now. Nothing really romantic sticks out there. Anyway, that was Cancer. Does anyone know what timestamp was on Virgo? I'm just going to write 18 minutes next to it and put a question mark. And then when I'm finished, I'll go back over that. But anyway, thank you, Anadelia. I now have to go and check my PayPal because I believe there's been some other payments. Astro Love, are you hanging around to help? And Joan the Leo, are you two guys able to help? Because I don't know where Chris is. Sometimes she gets online and other times she's very busy. And Mama B has told me that she's normally available, but she has been having connection problems. So if you two girls can help out, I'd really appreciate it. I might have to put a stop on the stream of taking any more payments at the moment until I catch up. Yeah, I might have to put a stop, guys. We've got Vanessa up next. She hasn't put any question in here. So Vanessa's up next. I believe this is one $10 reading and one mini reading. Is that what you paid, Vanessa, in American dollars? Let me bring up a currency converter. USD to AUD. I'm assuming you paid okay, yeah, you've paid for either one $10 and one $7 reading, or a very long detailed reading. Yeah, so what is it for you? And then after that we've got Nita. So Vanessa, what are we doing for Vanessa? 10 and 7, okay? 10 and 7 works for you? Okay, so get your questions on the screen for me, Vanessa. And Nita, I've got to keep going and converting this because it's converting the money. I should just charge Australian dollars, but it sounds a lot higher when I say about the Australian dollars because it just depends on the day. Today the Australian dollar looks like it's up a little bit, or actually it might be down. So 17. Oh, you've paid a detailed reading. So that's $12 from Nita, and there was another donation there. Alyssa's paid for a $12 one as well, or 2 minis. Alyssa's paid a little bit more. Okay, now let's get back to it. And I need star sign from you girls as well. Let me get this going again. All right. Your first question, you are Taurus. Okay, we'll do Taurus at the end. Remind me to do the timestamp. Just put timestamp, Joan the Leo, write timestamp in capital letters when I get towards the end of this reading, so when I look up I see timestamp so I don't forget it this time. Or even take the timestamp for me. Tell me what the timestamp is and I'll write it down. Okay, so we'll do Taurus after this. Let me just put across it. Taurus and Sagittarius. We'll look at those two for you. All right, so Vanessa, with your $10 reading, will Jeremy text you again, or is the connection over? Thank you. Okay. He didn't respond last week. Okay. So we need 7 minutes on the clock. We'll do 6.5. Okay. Vanessa wants to know. No, it's for the star signs, so I can later on put them in the description and then people can jump to their reading. Hey Chris, we have a timestamp of Cancer, 23 and 30 seconds, and the Virgo one, I think it's around 18 minutes, but I have to go back and look and I can't do that right now, Chris. It's okay, Joan the Leo. Chris handles star sign timestamps or whatever, so that's great, she's here. All right, Vanessa, will Jeremy and Vanessa reconnect? On your side of it, I can see that you're really wanting this and everything. Double nines, I don't know if this come out before about the double nines and the double tens, September, October. I don't know if that was you, but there was somebody asking about something and I said it could be 9 or 10 weeks away, 9 or 10 months away. It could even represent September, October. but all your wishes and your dreams, you're even sort of thinking about just being friends with him, just having some sort of friendship, some sort of connection and get together. For him, on his side of things, what I'm seeing here, he's trying to do what's right for him, but he's also like caring and concerned about his family at this time or his friendships. And here he's not really into the commitment. This is somebody that doesn't feel they can be on board with a commitment for some reason. Down here, again, it's all about being responsible. So it's like somebody throwing themselves into work and that. He does think about the connection at night in a worrying kind of sense. It's like for him to be with you, you've got to change to suit his needs, or he feels he's got to change to be with you. And I just feel like with that too, he's like, I can't do it. I won't. So, because there's no such word as can't, as we all know. When I look at the connection, will you come back together? At first we have this struggle. Don't know if it's the right thing to do for me. Is it the good thing for me? Be careful what you wish for, Vanessa, with this connection with Jeremy. Is it good for you? Did it make you very sustained and happy and full when you were with Jeremy? Or was it a struggle? Was it a fight? Was it good sometimes and really, really bad? But it's showing all of this. This shows two people in love in a commitment. So, double sixes here. I don't know if I told you anything about June, because we got double six. This is where it's at right now, and this is where it could be taking the right steps with each other. I need some water, I'm getting hiccups. Sorry about that. Yeah, June. Well, it could be that in June, yous will come together at some sort of celebration with the double tens. It can be where somebody's buying a business, starting a business, getting a new job. It can be some sort of celebration, a wedding or whatever. And then this is used to, in some sort of romantic connection, that could be something. So it's just showing right now is not, the timing is just wrong. So let's look at the tarots, and hopefully they're not all skew-if. I just don't want them upside down. Alright. Hopefully not too many are upside down. Show me Jeremy and Vanessa, what's the journey? Show me Vanessa's side, Jeremy's side, and the two of them coming together. Vanessa's side, Jeremy's side, and the two coming together. You're holding on, you're wanting love, happiness, togetherness, and you're wanting him by your side as... Now this might not be him, because this is like your future card. This may not be Jeremy. There may be somebody else coming in towards you, but this is from your side of it. You're holding on to the whole Jeremy thing at this time. For Jeremy, he's trying to make things happen. Whether it's make things happen at work, make things happen with you, make things happen, he wants to go on a holiday or something. Here, this is friendship, sex, fun, fertility, all of that sort of stuff. So he's on that kind of journey at the moment. Here, unfortunately, we're seeing the player energy. You have the king that's going to be by your side, supportive. He has the king at the knight of play. Somebody that just... He's got actually two cards that mean sex, play, not just with one person. Doesn't mean he could be doing that, it just means that that's his energy at the moment. And outcome between the two of you is different to the poker deck. I trust more in the poker deck messages than the tarot, because this is my thing. Poker deck's my thing. You have the Seven of Cups between the two of you. So some of the options between the two of you might suit him, but not you. Might suit you, not him. So you might want somebody that's going to commit to you, and it's just you two solely entwined with each other. He doesn't want that. He wants to see you when he feels like it and not see you when he doesn't feel like it. So I feel like there's some sort of cups that are good for both of you and cups that are not good for either of you. Here we have the Chariot, the journey that you will go on. It's upside down at the moment, so the journey's sort of a little bit stuck. There's some sort of brick wall. And then finally we have some sort of new beginning. Now, does this mean that you two are going to go on a journey together in a new style? Or does it mean you are both going to start something new elsewhere? Whatever it all means about you and Jeremy, I do feel there will be some sort of where you come together. But you, because this is your reading, you have a lot of happiness coming towards you. So whether that's Jeremy or not, I don't know. Because there was two options there. There was two different energies there. We got the King of Hearts and we got the player. So we got two different energies there. So I don't know if somebody else is going to present themselves. So I'll just do one bit of information and then we'll do a yes and no. We won't do the star signs for the yes and no this time. We'll do them on the $7 reading, okay? I'll do those two star signs at the end of the $7 reading. So I'm going to give you two yes and no's from the tarot, but this is just extra information about you and Jeremy at the moment. Yeah, see, this is telling you at the moment it's in a waiting phase. It's in the moon phase. It's like, when's my new moon going to start? When's the old full moon going to go away? You know, so it's in that phase. You have this secrets between the two of you. Either he's holding on to something and not telling you, or you're holding on to something and not telling him. Okay, so secrets. And it could grow in the future, but this is usually about grounding yourself about this relationship. Bottom of the deck we had writing to each other, making communication happen. So at the very least there is some sort of communication that happens in the, I think, the near future. I think June. For some reason something comes up in June, and I think that black 10 and everything sitting around 9 and 10 is September, October, that you're possibly finished with everything. So it could be 6 weeks and then 9, 10 weeks where you either know whether it's on or it's done. Yeah, so anyway, let's do, what was it first? Taurus. Taurus at the top and Sagittarius at the bottom. So Taurus is starting at 38 and we'll put 38.30 for Taurus. For Taurus, and then we'll pick the cards up again and do the other one. 38 for it. So this is Taurus. So think about a yes and no question right now. I said I wasn't going to do the star signs, but I'll do them. 38.30 is Taurus. So here we go, Taurus messages as well as a yes and no. Your answer is yes, yes, no, no. So yes or no. If I only go off 3 cards, which are normally for a yes or no, I've got to do an odd number. It's probably a yes. So what we've got here for Taurus at the moment, Taurus, the Empress is coming out. This could be signs of fertility. If it's anything to do with babies and fertility, this would be the doctor delivering the baby or the mother of the child, and this would tell me that it's a boy. Okay, bottom of the deck we had another male energy, another boy. So this would be something to do with, if it's about pregnancy around Taurus at the moment or children, it's to do with male energy, male hormone. Now, in regards to some sort of love, romantic kind of thing around Taurus, this is somebody that really is desirable. Now, this could be you, Taurus, or this could be somebody looking at you as Taurian, or it could be somebody that you're looking at. But there's a lot of sex, fun, desire, passion, something very strong energies here with this. Then we have a cold energy. The Queen of Pentacles to me is something cold, something sharp, something slow, long term, but it's kind of cold energy. This is more of a loving, romantic, touching, enjoying life, enjoying everything, savouring a piece of chocolate and enjoying it. This is not that. This is very structured, very strong, very committed kind of energy around Taurus at the moment. I feel like if this is you, you're making some sort of firm decisions at the moment. And by the way, this is an earth sign card. This is Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn energy at this time. So you're within your own reading. And then here, this is about feeling left out, but the doorway is open on this card and you're not even looking at what your options are. You're only looking at, you're focused on one thing. You need to take the blinders off, Taurus, and look at what else is available. At the bottom here, I feel this struggle is going on in your own mind at the moment. You're, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? It could be an actual argument. If it's an argument, I'd say that you're arguing with somebody about money. Could be about your pay, could be about paying bills, it could be whatever. Anyway, that was Taurus. So, your second question, Vanessa, for $7, which is a mini read. Vanessa, the mini read, what's Clarence's intentions with me? I don't know the sun sign, I just want to know if he's the player or not. Oh, okay, so we're asking about somebody else. I kept seeing there was another person in the picture. If he's the King of Hearts with the Six of Hearts and everything, he is dedicated. Good energy. I need to reset the clock. Okay, so this is a mini read. Vanessa wants to know what Clarence's intentions are. Can we put a stop on the readings at the moment? Somebody just paid again and I want to catch up. What is Clarence's intentions towards Vanessa? What does Clarence feel and what's his intentions? Let me just get this over this side, maybe that's better. My hair is just, I washed it yesterday and it's just crazy hair today. What is Clarence's intentions towards Vanessa? Actually what we'll do is, let me just quick reshuffle. Clarence and Vanessa. What's Clarence's intentions? Wow, you're really worried about this person. This is your energy about him. You don't want any nasty surprises. You're worried about some sort of gossip and chitty chatter. So I don't know if somebody else has told you that Clarence is a sneak or something like that. This is where you don't feel you're being told the truth. This is worried about what sort of things he gets up to and everything. This is your energy about this Clarence guy. You want to do what's right. You're hoping that you want to do what's right in regards to him. So, bottom of the deck for you, we have you want structure and happiness. Clarence needs to grow up a little bit. He's not really wanting to be in commitment. This is somebody either just broke up a commitment or they're not ready for a commitment, but he's then showing up as the King of Diamonds, so he's progressing from the Jack to the King. So this is somebody that's growing and learning and healing. He has done some stupid things in the past, showing me maybe said the wrong thing, did the wrong thing to somebody, but he's his strong intention towards you is like the Ten of Cups. So there's a lot of emotions and love, but he does not want to be in a solid commitment for some reason at the moment. Bottom under the deck for him was, yeah, he's done something wrong in the past, or maybe something happened with his own parents or something like that. What is the outcome between the two of you? You and some other woman here are talking to each other, you know each other. You and him at the moment, his intentions are friendship, sex, enjoying music, food. So this is just fun. This is fun, but some things he likes to do or participate in are not up your street, not up your alley. So his intentions at the moment is desire, sexual, friendship, food, music, talking. Bottom of the deck is feeling like there's something hidden there with him. So let's just have a look here before this clock goes off. Show me Clarence. Just show me Clarence. Show me Clarence. What should she know? What should Vanessa know about Clarence and his connection towards her? Little boy that needs to grow up. Invitations, some of the stuff you like about him, some stuff you're not going to like about him. This is celebration, going out with people, groups of people. So at the moment he's just, when he thinks about you, he thinks about, yeah, I like her, I wouldn't mind going out places with her, but he's not thinking about any kind of commitment thing. Here, again, with a page, it could be where you or him, there's some sort of thoughts and impulsive actions going on, and sometimes making the wrong decisions here with the ace upside down, because this would be firm decisions and invitations, thinking about it. I think this is your mind going, not too sure about him. Bottom of the deck we have, yeah, like I said, Page of Pentacles, feeling like need to grow up, some sort of betrayal and heartbreak thing that he might be going through from before, and just hanging around waiting and seeing at the moment with him. So not too much information there with him. This buzzer's going off. Let's just get more, just 3 more cards on Clarence, and then we will do Sagittarius. So you get 1 yes and no with this. Okay. He's had a lot of heavy burdens or something. I said, show me what else is going on with Clarence. He's had some sort of burden, something that's come to an end. He may have even lost somebody. Things will become clearer about Clarence as time moves forward. You'll start to get to know whether you like him, you don't like him. You'll get to know more about him soon. You may feel that there's 2 energies about Clarence. Sometimes he feels very strong and solid, and other times you're sort of like something doesn't add up. Bottom of the deck about Clarence is luck. Something to do with luck here. It can be taking a chance. Be careful of the snake in the background with him though. There may be someone attached to him. I'm not feeling bad energy about him, but I'm feeling somebody attached to him from his past, or that they haven't sort of gone around. The Hangman may mean that there's somebody still hanging around. Alright, so we're going to do Sagittarius. 48 and 15 I'll write down. 48 minutes and 15 seconds for Sagittarius. As I said, Crystal, I'm not too sure what Virgo was. It was around the 18-minute mark, I think. I'm not sure. So it's the only I don't know. Okay, so this is for Sagittarius, but it's also a yes and no question for you, Vanessa. I'll give you a second question from the bottom, but that won't be about Sagittarius, okay? So this is for Sagittarius, and bottom of the deck is a yes or no question for you, Vanessa. So 2 questions, because we're supposed to do... Oh, did I do 2 before? I did. Okay, so this is just Sagittarius, sorry. Let's start again. Sagittarius at 49. Sagittarius at 49 minutes, Crystal. We'll just wait till it clicks over 49. So this is 1 yes or no. 1 yes and no, so for all Sagittarius, this is yes and no, as well as your just messages for Sagittarius today. Okay, so the answer to the question is yes, whatever you were thinking about just then, Sagittarius and Vanessa. And yeah, yes. So bottom of the deck, that Queen of Pentacles is up again. This can be about just taking your time if you're female, and you said you were Taurus, so that could be Taurus energy there, Vanessa. But for other people out there, this is an earth sign energy, but it's also about slow energy at the moment, taking time. It also can give off a medical kind of thing for Taurus at the moment. It could be about working as a doctor or nurse. It could be hospital. It could be going to see somebody. So yeah, that could be a medical energy. For Sagittarius, I do feel that we have some sort of new journey you're finally going on. You've definitely got some sort of travel and journey and movement going on with the Fool and the Chariot coming out. You may be dealing with a water sign here, a Cancer star sign at the moment, Taurus. Or it may be that, Sagittarius, you have a Cancer star sign coming towards you. In what way or manner, I don't know. We have the Seven of Cups here, so it could be about a job, it could be about love, it could be about health as well. If this is a health-related matter, the Queen would be the doctor, and then this down here would tell you you're being presented with different options, food, exercise, health, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is. So there's some sort of options here that you're going through. Not all the options are going to suit you. That is Sagittarius, and that is the end for Vanessa. So thank you, Vanessa. Now let me just go and check PayPal again, and I'll go to Stream Elements, and I'm going to turn everything off because it's 2:30 now and I have to finish up soon. I've got Stream Elements open here today. Okay, so let's turn these all off. Turn closed, on. Alright. Okay, so Stream Elements will be turned off now, and only saying that it's closed. Alright, so we now have Nita. Can we please have your detailed question? And after Nita, we have Alyssa, and then Bethel has made a payment for I think that's a $10 reading for Bethel, because it converts to about $10 US. Oh, actually, it might be 12. No, I think it's 12. So that will be the last reading for today. So let's get on with the next one. Nita, you want to know if Earl and I will reconnect when he comes back from his trip, and you're Leo, he's Capricorn. Okay, Joan, the Leo and Aquarius or whatever, we will get your Leo done at the end of this one, so stay tuned for that. And we're going to be doing Capricorn as well. Capricorn. Nita, so let's put a line through that. Let's set the clock. Here we go. Wants to know, Nita would like to know if Earl will reconnect when he comes back from his trip. Will Earl, the Capricorn, will he come back and reconnect with Nita after his trip? Will there be reconnection with Earl and Nita when he comes back from his trip? This is representing you, this is representing him. You've got this hope that you and him would be back together in 2-4-6 harmony. The problem I'm seeing is that you can have certain things with him, but not the whole deal. I don't know if you've seen my readings before where I mentioned 2-4-6 in numerology. 2-4-6 to me is like a really good match, two people that meant to be together, only if in the poker deck, if it comes out in red. So we've only got this one thing hanging by a thread while these two things are not here. So it's basically like you're trying to create a relationship. If the relationship was a cake, the eggs are missing, or the milk is missing, or the flour is missing. So you can't make the cake. You can't make the relationship because there's things missing. Okay, so that's where I'm seeing from your point of view. This is sharp energy where something come to your attention in the past, which possibly about a third party or somebody just interfering in this relationship. We do have player energy here, so I'm wondering whether it was third party on his side or your side, but there's something negative here that kind of threw this into some sort of turmoil here. This here is about you and him trying to speak the truth, maybe having a meet up and having a talk. But I just feel like I said, it's like trying to make a relationship, trying to make a cake. The cake is the relationship without all the ingredients. Or you haven't got an oven to cook the cake. So sorry to use a cake as an example. It's making me hungry thinking about it, but that's where I see you coming from, about you and him. Him returning from his trip. We got double jacks here. That's normally an invitation to go somewhere. It can be about work and that. So if he's away because of work, I've got a lot of busy cards here and work and money. I'm assuming that this might be you and this is him coming up as the same symbols. I do think he wants some sort of reunion and reconnection with you. But again, we've got a black 2 here. You've got the red 2 of the two of you. You feel that this is right for you. You feel that this is all you want in your life. He feels that he can't give commitment, but he's happy to have some sort of connection with you, and I'm not sure what it is. Whether it's just, let's catch up sometimes. It's not showing me friendship and it's not showing me a relationship. It's just showing me going somewhere, having something nice to eat and feeling happy and contented, but worried about things. There's something hidden with this connection. So he's showing a lot of stuff to do with his job, work, money, where his head's not even thinking about you. It's just thinking about job, work, money, travel. I feel like you're trying to connect something that's not getting the same energy from him. Red 2 is, I'm committed to this, I want this. Black 2 is, I'm not committed to this, I'm not sure if I want this. But this is, let's talk, let's reconnect. So he's in 2 minds about this whole thing. So would you be reconnecting? There's definitely a connection, there's definitely talking going on, but I don't see it going back into a full-fledged relationship. So let's just do tarots. I'm just making sure they're not half of them upside down, which they are. Okay, let's turn them this way. Oh, you want 2 minis, Alyssa? That's perfect. Okay. 2 mini. Can you get your questions up on the screen ready so that I'm ready to go with it? When I get to the yes and no on this, I need your questions up on the screen. Okay, so here we go for Nita and Earl. Show me the energies. Okay, that one needs to come out. Okay, so you're wanting to try and start something again, start on a new journey, or you could be thinking, if the whole thing with Earl's not going to work, should I start a totally different journey? So you're in 2 minds as well. This is upside down, so this is an invitation or an offer that is not what you're wanting, because this is normally, would you like to come with me? Would you like to do this kind of thing with me? It could be him saying, look, we'll keep contact, but let's just be friends, and you might not want that offer, okay, because it's kind of upside down. I am going to have to finish off Chris because they've got a meat raffle all prepared here, and people will start coming in for that in the next hour, so I have to finish these readings. You've got the 7 of Swords here, but it's in reverse. So this can be where somebody's worried about other people being involved, secrets, lies and everything. It's not as bad when it's upside down, but it is still present. For him, there's the reconnection there, the 2 of Cups. There's the 3 of Swords in healing mode. So it's telling me that this person's still in healing mode. And then here we got the 7 of Cups, possibly making the wrong choices or feeling like going back into anything would be the wrong choice at this time, because this is sort of him thinking about this connection, and then these 2 coming in reverse. So the connection between the 2 of you, would you reconnect? Healing needs to still happen. There's your reconnection with your Ace of Cups, but then we have the Hermit in reverse. So I feel you're ready for this connection, but probably he's not. Bottom of the deck, we have Tower in reverse, so something big's going to happen, but it's not going to be as bad as you're thinking. You know, like if this was going and sitting a test and thinking, oh, I'm going to fail, you'll probably pass, but it won't be a big pass. It'll be a skimming in by the you know, skin of your teeth or whatever they say. But yeah, it just be where you just get in. So yeah, there is some sort of warning there, but it's not going to be a tidal wave or whatever. We have the long-term commitment guy sitting at the bottom of the deck. I think this is what you're wanting. You're wanting this person back. You're wanting them back in your life. You're wanting to talk about a future together. And then we have the chariot sitting here about going on a journey together. It could be a long-term journey, but it's underneath the deck. So it's sort of like, is this just wishful thinking, or is this something that would happen? So when we do the yes and no, maybe you need to ask yes and no. So you've got, I'm going to do your yes and no now, Nita. You get 2 yes and no's, and I'm going to do your yes and no's with this, and then we're going to do the star signs with that, just to separate the yes and no's. Okay, so this is yes and no. Top of the deck is your first question, bottom of the deck is your second question. First question, top of the deck, second question, bottom of the deck. Why is Stream Element still showing that? I turned it off. That's weird. It should be saying that it's all closed. First question. No, no, and a yes. So your first question. The yes card is whatever you put into something or somebody else puts into something, you will get back a return in a positive. So if you put $10 a week in a bank and let it sit, in 10 years time you're going to have a lot of money. If you put $2 in a bank, you're still going to have some money, but you're not going to have as much money. So this is whatever energies you or whoever's putting into something, you're only going to get back what you put in. But it is a good card. This here, this is heavy burdens around you at the moment, Nita. And this one here is stubborn energy. So you might be dealing with a stubborn person at this time, or you might be stubborn. Bottom of the deck, answer yes or no. We have a yes, we have a maybe, and we have a no. Second question will not be answered. I'll try for a third card just to clarify which one it is. It's more of a no than a yes at this time. There's something secret about it, something unknown. You're being told about money. This could be with this. Be careful where you put money, because this is all about somebody not being who they say they are, and this is something to do with sly behaviour. And when it's sitting with a money card, I'd have a lot of worries around, well, not a lot of worries, but if someone's telling you to invest your money in something, I'd find out more information before you go ahead. If somebody told you they're going to pay you $100 an hour to do blah, 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 make sure that you see the money first, because this is some sort of sly thing. It could be about money. The other way of looking at this is abundance. This is somebody not being true, not really showing their true colours. Sometimes they're happy, sometimes they're not. This is something sly here. All right, now, thank you for your donation. Thank you, Nita. All right, so coming up next, we have Alyssa with her 2 minis, but first we're going to do Leo and Capricorn. So I'm going to use the top of deck for Leo and the bottom of the deck for Capricorn, and a yes and no for each star sign. So Leo is first with 64 minutes, and we'll put 20. Okay, so Leo's at the top of the deck, and the next following star sign will be Capricorn, and we'll get a timestamp for that. Leo, here we go. Think about a yes or no, as well as some messages for you today. Leo's at the top, Capricorn at the bottom. Here we go. Leo, Capricorn. Okay, Leo. So, your yes or no, let's do that first. We have a... Okay, we've got the Hermit, which I don't say is yes or no, I say it's maybe. We have an Ace of Cups, which I say is a yes. So that's a maybe yes so far. Then we have Six of Swords, but it's in reverse. We're going to have to pull a middle card for Leo. This is a yes. And funny enough, I pulled out Leo. So Leo, this is some sort of where you've got to do some going into your own self and thinking on your own 2 feet and making decisions for yourself. If I pulled out you yourself, so only you can decide this, only you can sort this out, whatever this happens to be. Your messages today, Leo, are 6 of Swords, as I said, in reverse. Usually this is about feeling like you're escaping. This card in particular shows 2 people. Somebody's rescuing somebody else. So Leo, which one are you? Are you sitting in the boat waiting for somebody to help you because you had the Strength card there? You can do this yourself. Or are you the person that's going in and rescuing somebody else? The problem I see with it is it's upside down. So you may be trying to save somebody that doesn't want to be saved. You may be trying to convince somebody that doesn't need to be convinced. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there. Here you have some sort of big happy moment coming up. You're going to be really, really happy about something. It's everything you've been waiting for. In regards to health, if you've had any kind of sickness or problems or even mental sort of stress, this can be where things are coming good again. Over here, the Hermit did come out upside down. You could be dealing with Virgo energy. If you are, this person's probably not acting the way they should at the moment. They may be out of sorts at the moment. They could be unwell as well. This is normally a healing card. When I see it upside down, it's where you're refusing to heal, you're refusing to learn, or somebody else is. It's like you broke your ankle, you're told to wear something on your foot for 8 weeks and you go, I'm not going to wear it. I don't want to wear it. I'm going to take it off all the time. So it's like you've got all the information of how you're going to heal or what you're going to do, Leo, but you're not really listening at the moment. So that's Leo. Now, let's see the timing, 67 minutes for Capricorn, 67, and we'll go 30. Okay, Capricorn, this is for Capricorn, already pre-shuffled and already chosen. Think about a yes or no question that you have in your mind, Capricorn, as well as we'll give you some messages today. So here we go for Capricorn. Your answer is yes. This is in reverse, so this is sort of maybe yes. And this is in reverse as well. I'm going to get one more card to confirm. That's in reverse as well. I'm going to give a no at this time, even though the very first card out was saying yes, strong planning or whatever. If this is about some job or some plan, you need to do more. More planning, more phone calls, more investigation. This could be you're dealing with some businessman at this moment, something to do with travel maybe, something to do with retail even. If this is a relationship thing, I'm not really seeing that for Capricorn at the moment, but something's been unjust. We've got justice in reverse, so somebody's been wrongfully accused. Maybe you yourself have been barking up the wrong tree about something. This would be Leo energy. It could be where this Leo energy is, I don't know, looking at Libra, because this is Libra in reverse. There could be a Libra energy out there associated with you that's just not really square. And the other thing is some sort of firm decision you may have made, it's not working. So I feel like with that King of Wands that was there, it's all about right now communicating, but make sure you're listening. Not listening to little bits and then throwing away the rest. Listen to the whole thing you're being told. And if you're being taught something at work or whatever, it looks like you're not really on board with what's going on, or you're dealing with somebody that's not on board. Anyway, that's what we have for Capricorn. So coming up next, we have Alyssa with her 2 minis. Alyssa, question 1. My first boyfriend, Rigo, the Leo, we've just done Leo. Just wonder how he's doing, if he's okay. Okay, interesting. So you don't know, you won't be able to confirm this either way, what I'm telling you, if you're not in contact with this person. Okay, so Alyssa would like to know about, is it Rigo? Rigo the Leo. I've never ever seen that name before. I've seen Ringo, the Beatles, Okay, so Alyssa is curious about Rigo, the Leo. How's he doing? What's going on around him? Now, I won't look at you, Alyssa. I'm only going to look at him. Show me what's going on around Rigo, the Leo. How is he? Okay, so it looks to me like there's been some sort of loss here, possibly lost his parents, possibly if he's gone ahead and had children or something, there may be where the children are with the mum and he's not with them. It does show me he's got a soulmate connection. I don't know if he's in this connection or he's connected to you like on a soul level here, but this is someone in a soulmate connection. It's usually happiness and stability, but I just don't like these two black sixes sitting here. They don't match. So, and the other thing I'm seeing here is there may be some sort of sickness going on around him or somebody else, because this is a doctor, this is the sickness, and this is medication that will help, or therapies or surgery. If it is sickness or something around him, it's something to do with two eyes, 2 ears, not the kidneys, because the kidneys come under 3. And they come under the whole digestive thing. So 2 lungs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 arms, 2 legs. So there may be injury or some sort of sickness around him, or he may be dealing with parents or children at this time. Is he doing okay? Yes, he's doing okay. If this is about relationships, this is him where either him or somebody else did something wrong, and they know they did something wrong, and this is very hard because he's connected to this person, he trusts this person, and they trust him. So either he did something wrong or they did something wrong. It's about responsibilities, and it's usually about children or parents, where the children, you didn't take responsibility, or the parents didn't take responsibility, something like that. This down here could be gossip and malice, people gossiping and telling him the wrong thing, and this is where he feels comfortable and in the right place. The other way of looking at this is work. He may be in some sort of partnership at work and it's not going too well, so he's changing direction and going to work somewhere else. So he may have a job offer at the moment. So it's hard to do a reading on somebody you can't confirm anything that I'm saying to know whether it's correct or not, but everything else I sort of pump out there, people connect with it, so I'm assuming that what I'm seeing is correct. Oh, it's Rodrigo. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. He had 2 children with his wife, but I don't think he loved with her, unfortunately. Okay, well that's what I was seeing there. The 2 children, possibly she's left or something because he had a relationship and a commitment possibly to the children, but he can't be with them enough. And then he's got that black relationship thing with somebody. So yeah, it's usually like a divorce card or something like that, where they're just in separation with that person or they're not committed to that person. All right, let's just get the last cards, and that death card keeps showing up because it's up the wrong way. Okay, so after this we'll do a yes and no, just one question with this, and we will do the star signs at the end of your second question. 3 more cards on Rodrigo. He might be having financial issues at the moment. Maybe he borrowed money he can't pay back, you know, financial situation, maybe a job that's not working anymore. He's not trusting in his own intuition about what he wants and what he needs to do. He can be manipulated by somebody when the High Priestess is upside down. It's like the magician, manipulation coming in. So somebody might be manipulating him, or he could be, you know, just not trusting in what he feels. He will be going somewhere at the moment. This is an invitation to learn, a journey. It could be an invitation to a party and that. I don't know if you're going to hear from him or you're going to contact him, because this could be you reaching out and saying, hey, just touching base to see if you're okay. Because that could be communication between you and him, and he says, come out and meet me for a coffee, or hey, do you want to get on Messenger, FaceTime and talk to each other? I haven't seen you for years, you know. So, but it might have nothing to do with you. This might just be that he's got some plan and it's going to take time to move forward, and he's learning. All right, we'll quickly do a yes or no, and we'll get on to your second question. This is yes or no for Alyssa. Yes or no for Alyssa. Oh, he's a teacher. Well, that makes a lot of sense. He might be having a struggle with that. They might not be paying enough money, and he might need to change jobs and get a new opportunity. If he's working in a public school, he might go to a private school or an all-boys school or something. Yes or no for Alyssa. Here we go. Good luck. Hopefully it's yes or no, not a mixed match. Yes. Maybe. No. Oh my God. Bottom of the deck is yes. Okay, well, I'm going to give you a yes here. You're going to be going on some sort of journey. This can be a journey in your own mind and making up your decisions of where you want to go. You could actually be hopping on a plane, a boat, in a car. So you've got something to do with a journey there. You're choosing between two people or two things or two jobs or something coming up. One of them you know a lot about, the other one you're just really in the dark about it. So you do have decisions coming up for you, Alyssa. And then there's something secret. Either you're hiding the truth or somebody else is at the moment, because this is about hidden, something hidden. Anyway, thank you. That's your first question. Let's get on to the second question. I'll just quickly have a drink. I'm talking as fast as I can. What is keeping you from being organised and focused? I can tell straight away from the other question of what's in your brain why you're not focused on your keeping organised and starting your business. You want to start a business or you want to get into stocks. So right there, you have the two opportunities. You want to get into a small business. Maybe you know more about a small business, but you want to get into stocks, but you don't know enough. Or the other way around. Maybe you know a lot about stocks and nothing about running a small business. So I can see straight away where your disorganisation is, because you're not sure which thing you want to do. So here we go. Show me. I'm going to look at this side of starting your own small business. This side will be getting into stocks. Alyssa wants to know what's preventing her from going into small business or into stocks, or something else. So I'll put three sections. Okay, so this is Alyssa, small business, stocks, something else. Something else, small business, stocks, something else. Can you see what's there? I don't think you can. This is small business, look at this. This is stocks. And this is possibly something else. And this is something else on your mind. This is a man and a relationship, okay? Small business. Bottom of the deck, small business. Oh, look at small business, stocks, something else. Stocks, I would say no, because there's too much black energy, and we also have like this red 7 where it's something you desire, but you could do it later on, okay? Let me just turn that back around. Okay, yeah, so it's something you desire, but it could be something for later. But I just don't like all of that. I just think it would be too much hassle, and maybe it's the economy at the moment. Maybe it's not a good thing. This over here, the small business, this is you mapping out the plans. If you go into small business, you've got to make sure it's something you're extremely passionate about. There will be an option that you don't like here. And it may be going into small business and teaming up with somebody, but you've got to make sure you get the right person. And it also is an indicator that it's going to take two. So 2 people, but also 2 years, 2 months. It may mean that 2 years before you're feeling like this, your 10 of Cups energy, celebrating. So I'd have to say that your energy and focus needs to be going into creating your own small business, starting to map out what it is. Or something else, which we weren't focused on anything. We're just saying, is there a possibility of something else? Yes and no. Umming and ahhing about what it is. It all depends on the teaching, the learning. Can you go and get the skills for whatever it is? This is telling me a big fat no about it being something else. It can mean to do something else, you'll have to map out what it is and go back to school, university, college, whatever it is, and taking care of responsibilities. So this would be what's going to pay the bills initially. How are you going to pay the bills? How are you going to build money? So yeah, it's all, I'm thinking it's looking at small business. So maybe if you start focusing on the small business and say, right, I'm going to put my energies into small business now. What's the logo of the business? What's the phone number? Where am I going to run this small business? Am I going to run it from home? Am I going to incorporate YouTube? Am I going to do online sales? What am I going to do? Because then that could bleed into the stock market, where you make money from that, and then you start finding out things about products or whatever it is you're doing, and then you put money into shares and stocks. But the shares and stocks or whatever didn't look like a good option at this time. Doing something else did look like it. The doing something else would be going to university or college. That's what I think, not a job. I think it was university or college to get more experience at something. All right, so let's do your yes and no, and then we'll do the star sign. What star sign have we got to do? I haven't got anything written down. Oh, that's Sagittarius. Scorpio. All right, so this is just a quick yes and no. And did we have a star sign for you, Lisa? Star sign. Yeah, I think that you would really love that, but it would take probably at least 2 years for it to really be working. Yeah. So yes or no for Alyssa. Here we go. Hopefully we get a straight out yes or no. We got a yes. We got a yes. And we got a yes. Okay, I don't need to get another card. So your messages for your yes and no, we have you being yourself and feeling loved and appreciated. It also can be about taking care of yourself. We already did Taurus at 38:30, so if you want to go back and have a look at that, unless you were already in here, which I think you were, we already had a look at Taurus. So is there another star sign you'd like me to look at? Because I can have a look, but I want to finish, get on to Bethel's reading. All right, so Bethel, I need your question on the screen, please, unless it's in PayPal. Is Bethel even been posting or talking at the moment, Chris? So yeah, we have you being yourself, or possibly care, nurturing. We have making applications or getting news and being really happy about what's going on. And this is grounding yourself and starting the foundations to grow something big. In business terms, what I've seen there looks great. You know, it looks fantastic. All right, that's it. Bethel, you're here. Let me just go and check PayPal. Was your question on PayPal or is it in here? I'll just have a drink while you let me know. Oh, Scorpio? Okay, Scorpio. I'll do Scorpio and then it's in PayPal. I'll go and look at PayPal in a sec. I'll just do Scorpio. So Scorpio is 83.50. 83.50, Chris, if you're still here. I'm writing them down anyway. This is Scorpio. Scorpio. Actually, we'll make Scorpio 84. 84. 84 is Scorpio. 84 is Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, so if you've got a yes or no question, think about that right now, Scorpio, and we'll just get some messages for you for now. Okay, what's Scorpio got? We got a yes. We've got a yes, maybe, sort of yes. And we've got a... what's the bottom? In time. I'm going to say in time, this is yes. So Scorpio, you may be dealing with a Leo energy with the sun coming out, but this is all about happiness, togetherness, growth, understanding. If you've been unwell, this is where you get better. Now it is sitting in the past. It is sitting in now or the recent past or maybe even long ago. There's something you've been very, very much waiting for, Scorpio. I feel that it's something to do with bad memories, or because this is all about hanging down in memory lane, hanging around in memory lane just a little bit too much, Scorpio. Being that you're a water sign, you're probably, full of emotions and things like this. I just feel like for some Scorpios out there that sometimes you've got to step away from the past and from the memories and try and create something new. Because you've got the strength there with the sun. You've got the strength and the know-how and the information and everything to make something brilliant. But I feel like you're hanging around in negative stuff from the past at the moment. So it could be an emotional time right now. Now, in regards to people in the family and that, somebody in the family, a grandmother, a grandfather, there may be some sort of illness and everybody's sort of waiting to see what's going to happen because the sun, the growth and the healing has sort of come to a standstill or something, and everybody's waiting to see what the outcome is. I don't have the outcome. All I have is that might be something else that's going on. We'll just pull a card. Bottom of the deck, actually, that's about healing, that more time is needed. So bottom of the deck for Scorpio is it's time to heal, and I think that you're ignoring this, or somebody else is that you're dealing with. Okay, so that's what we have for Scorpio. All right, I'll just go and check Bethel's question. Who have we got in here at the moment? 4 people. So we've got myself watching on the iPad. We've got Crystal and we've got Bethel. So I think everybody's left now. So this will be finished after this. And if James comes in, because I haven't seen James today, but if James does come in, I'm assuming he's sound asleep right now. So I don't think he'll be coming. But anybody else that wants a reading that I've got in WhatsApp, I'll do it there. Okay, Bethel. Whatever comes out, I do have a situation with an Aries. We are still not speaking. He watches my page, but no action. So if something comes out. Okay, so we'll look at Aries. We'll look at Aries and at the end of this reading. And what's your star sign, Bethel? We'll look at you as well. So just any messages, but also there is a situation. And this is a detailed reading. All right, here we go. So Bethel, have we got Sagittarius? I did Sagittarius at 49 minutes, Bethel. 49 minutes is Sagittarius. Scorpio's done. All we got to do is Libra, Pisces, Aquarius, and Gemini. So after this reading, Crystal, I'll do those last star signs. All right, so here we go, Bethel. Let's have a look and see if anything comes up about this Aries as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is nice. Oh, you can't really see it. I can't move it back. This is nice energy. Okay, so there's some sort of celebration, gathering of people. Not everybody's going to be there though. Somebody can't get there, doesn't want to be there, but this is some sort of gathering of people. It could just be a family get-together, it could be a work get-together, it could be a school reunion. I don't think it's a reunion, sorry, forget about that. But yeah, it could be work gathering together, friends gathering together, family gathering together. But there is somebody that chooses not to be there, not to participate. I don't want to come there, I don't want to do it this way. Or if they did arrive, they will whinge the whole time. I'm assuming this might be your Aries sitting off here to the side. This person is sitting in silence. This is somebody either... it can be somebody lying, it can be somebody hiding, it can be somebody that's just not speaking up. But he's looking at this sort of not connecting, not talking, whatever. So I'm assuming that might be your Aries. Even though that's normally an air sign, I'm not taking that as an air sign. I'm taking it as some sort of strong man. He might work in military, government, or a police-style job, or even in security services or something like that. Something official. Sometimes insurance workers come out in this kind of symbol. The description of him would be dark hair, possibly dark eyes, or even darkish skin, Bethel. He could have some sort of something to do with the law as well, like where they're on the wrong side of the law when I see that card. But yeah, this person is just sitting there looking at a negative kind of energy at the moment. The other thing you have in your reading is a soulmate. Now, I don't know if it's the same person or whether this is somebody else, but there's a lot of love coming off a soulmate energy. Now, this sometimes can come out to mean that you're going to be going on some sort of adventure, you're going to be planning some sort of party or travel, or even something to do with work and lots of other people. This is something that makes you very, very happy, but there's something inside your guts that just sort of annoying at the same time. If we took this away, and we took this away, this is beautiful energy. There is something to do with possible pregnancy in the future for somebody. Now I'm thinking with a strong energy of the King, and then we had a 5 over here. It's probably a baby boy. I'm not too sure whether this child already exists or whether this is a new baby, because we don't have a fertility thing. So if we had the fertility symbol, I would say that this is a pregnancy, but we don't have that, so this could be an existing child. It sometimes can represent that somebody's acting like a child as well. Male energy. Bethel. 3, 6, 7. Okay, what else is coming up? Now, I'm just going to say the medical side of this first. I do feel there may be something wrong with somebody's emotional well-being here, or it can be to do with the heart, cholesterol, blood, all of that. There is some sort of medication, food, natural remedies, healing that is sitting right next to this to heal this. So yeah, that if it's emotional, heart upside down, this would be meditation or counselling, or walking or exercise. If this is physical, again, this would be exercise, but it might be, you know, some sort of medication or some sort of supplement or something. Yeah, and the reason I said I'm going to do medical first is this is sickness and this is a doctor, okay? Now, looking at this in a different light, this is somebody that breaks your heart. Somebody that is possibly wanting reconciliation, or you're thinking about reconciliation here. There's something to do with third-party interference. Now, this does not have to be a man going with some other woman. It could be that man's best friend. It could be a male, a female. It could be a mother or father. Somebody interferes. We do have a player energy here, and we have a stable energy here. So I don't know if you're coming up, you're going to be dealing with somebody that wants to be committed and tell the truth and be in your life. And they're inviting you places, and this is another energy that wants to be in and out of your life, and they're a player and they break your heart. So we've got two energies going on here. You mentioned something about, you know, that this person follows your social media and things like that. Yeah, this is where they're sitting in the background. Alright, so let's move on to some tarot reading and just see what's coming up. We'll do 3 rows of free and plus bottom of the deck. Show me what Bethel needs to know. Show me what Bethel needs to know. They're watching cricket in the background. There's one person here watching it and just me. I know there's 2 people. There's a man at one end and a man right next to me. I don't know why they have it so loud. It's not necessary. Show me information for Bethel. Okay, 3 rows of free. Now, coming, outcome. Now, coming, outcome. Now, coming. I've got these cards. They're so mixed up. That should have gone down first. Bottom of the deck. Alright, so for now, in your early sequences, we have the single energy. We also have things to do with, medically speaking, this could be surgery, it could be physiotherapy, some sort of getting stitches in your arm, whatever. So medically speaking, this can do with surgery and procedure. relationship-wise, this would be standing on your own 2 feet and just being happy in your own skin. The other way of looking at this could be to do with job, finishing one job, starting a new job, and also a payout. We did have Ten of Swords come out in reverse and the World coming out in reverse. 2 cards that mean it's over, it's done, it's finished. Relationship-wise, it could be a dead-end relationship that's just not over yet. Should be over, not over. Job-wise, it could be the ending of a job, but it's not completed. Physically-wise, this is going to throw you. This, as I said, would be surgery, and this 10 would represent the hospital. Possibly they don't have a bed for the person, or it's not the right place to go because it was in reverse, and this would be seeking information from overseas to help the problem. Okay, I like it and I don't like it when somebody asks for general messages, because I've got to give you everything. I've got to give you love, health, relationships, and money, family, whatever. But anyway, all good. So what's potentially on the horizon? A short-lived victory. So you will feel some sort of success coming up, but it doesn't last. And that can be go for somebody else as well. We have somebody taking away the power here, because this is the Emperor. Now you could be dealing with somebody of that particular nature, where they're not being themselves, or they're pissed off at this time because they are upside down. This is where you've got to take your power back. If somebody's stripping your power, Bethel, you need to make your own decisions. Somebody's coming in with a little love offer, a little journey together. Medically speaking, it could be telling me that a male is not right here, not doing too well, and it could be something to do with blood and heart, and it could be emotional as well with this. I feel that there's some sort of offer of love, but it's not enough from what I can see. And the Emperor being upside down could be, don't be forceful and just take it one day at a time. And it could be somebody pushing you as well, and you need to say no. Here, what the outcomes might be, we've got something in financial terms. This could mean don't lend out money, especially with the Devil in reverse here. This is some sort of manipulation and things going on here. The Devil upright, as you know, it can represent gaslighting, lying, cheating, stealing. It can represent somebody trying to coerce you, somebody trying to persuade you, allure you in with, bells and whistles. When it's up in reverse, I feel like that's you refusing to accept this. And the Devil energy, I believe, is Aries energy as well. So it could be this Aries popping in here, not being themselves, being tricky, sneaky. But this here, don't lend out money or anything. And also it can be somebody just giving you breadcrumbs here. We do have some happy memories that are going to come up, but don't get stuck down in the past and memory lane. And lastly, what do we have for you? We have the Death card here. That could be Scorpio energy, but it also is something that is completed. It can be messages from the other side. We have Strength here, or Leo energy sitting around you as well. So these things are hidden underneath. So I feel like something's coming to an end and something's getting stronger at the same time. The Walking Away card, you may have told yourself that you're emotionally letting go of someone or something. It's in reverse, so I feel like you or somebody else hasn't completely cut that tie yet. And they're getting ready to do meat raffle very soon, so I'm finished the reading now. We'll just give you 3 more messages from here. 3 more messages for Bethel. Oh, you donated for WhatsApp, good stuff, thank you. Yeah, because I have to turn this off. I don't even know if I've got time to do all the star signs now. Okay, Bethel, this is just your last cards, and do your yes and no's here. Yes from the top, and no, yes and no from the bottom. And last messages. Okay, here we go. Your first question is a yes. Your second question is a no. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. Alright, so your last messages are be yourself. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. If it's not comfortable, walk away. Here you might be dealing with somebody that's not exactly who they say they are, or you might need to do this yourself. You might need to fake it till you make it kind of energy. You might need to be spending some time recuperating at home and be with family and be where you feel safe and secure. It could be about healing and looking after people. Down here, your other messages are about something is an anchor around your body. Something is holding you back, something is pulling you back. You also have be wary of the sly fox. Somebody's not being who they say they are, they're being very sly. And also you have the two bridges. You're standing on this bridge, you're wanting to get here. You will get there, you just got to strategize and work out your plan to get there, okay? And thank you so much, Bethel. And now we're going to do the star signs. I'm going to start with Aquarius. I'm going to read them out. So we'll do Aquarius. I'll have to do it because of timestamps here. So 101 for Aquarius, point 10 we'll put. 101.10 is Aquarius. Okay, this is Aquarius. Think about a yes and no answer, Aquarius. And after this we'll have Pisces. So this is Aquarius. What messages for Aquarius, yes or no? Okay, here we go. We have your answer is no because it's upside down, probably not, and definitely no, and we definitely know. Okay, so Aquarius is a pretty straight out no answer for Aquarius at the moment. Aquarius, we have something to do with a water sign here. This is somebody not acting themselves at the moment. It can be a mothering energy, so you yourself may be having troubles with female issues at the moment. You may be having trouble with a daughter, with a sister, with a mother, with an auntie. If you work with women, you may be having troubles with women at work because it is upside down. This could be you yourself not feeling like you're yourself, or some sort of conflict you have with this person. Star sign wise, this person would be Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio that you may be dealing with at this time. The other thing I'm seeing here is you're currently going through all your options, Aquarius. Should I do this? Shouldn't I do this? Is this thing good? Not all the things you're presented with at this time, whether it be health, love, or whatever, not all of the options are good for you, okay? And it can also mean that you're in a state of deluding yourself. You may be deluding yourself about a job, about a person, about a relationship. So you may be in some state of illusion here as well with the Seven of Cups. I just had to point that out, especially with the Seven of Spades sitting next to it. The Seven of Spades is all about deception, lies, stealing. It can be betrayal. It can be that you or somebody else, there's some sort of betrayal going on here. Now, what might be hidden at this time for Aquarius and you don't know it is the Tower. The Tower came in an upright position, so whatever you're trying to do at the moment, Aquarius, it doesn't matter if you try to avoid somebody or if you try to get something happening. The Tower is here to tell you that either you jump in and face it, or you wait for somebody else to do it, basically, because you either get pushed in or you do it yourself. So I don't know, it's pretty heavy duty what's going on for Aquarius, so we'll leave those cards to one side. And now we're moving on to Pisces. Pisces is 104, hang on, I can't read it, 104 and 15. This is Pisces. This is Pisces, okay. This is for Pisces, and plus you get a yes and no, Pisces. Yes and no for Pisces, 3 cards from the top, 1 from the bottom for yes and no, as well as information for what's going on with Pisces right now. Okay, here we go, Pisces. Yes. Yes. Wow, the two cards are the male and female version, Hierophant and High Priestess, sitting side by side for Pisces. Wow, big energy there. We have a healing card here, which is a no, but we're getting a yes, and we got a yes at the bottom. Okay, so Pisces, what are we seeing here for you today? So we're seeing something to do with a commitment or a marriage. Now this could be a job or an actual relationship or a solid relationship. We have you need to trust in your own intuition at the moment. And by the way, the answer is yes for Pisces. And you also need to heal from something, or healing is going on right now. So that's what I'm seeing there. And here, this is like firm decisions. So you've made your mind up. This might be hidden at the moment. You might not feel that your mind has been made up. Now, if it is about a relationship, you may be dealing with somebody that they've made their mind up. It does feel positive energy to me, but there's also a healing nature there. Okay, so that was Pisces, nice and quick. We've got to do Aries next. So Aries is 10. What is that? I can't read that because it's upside down. 106.15. 106.15 for Aries. Okay, Aries, please think about a yes or no question. Yes or no for Aries. S. Armstrong, sorry, I don't do any free questions anymore on my channel. It's $1 or $2 on the Snapchat or PayPal, but it's all closed today anyway. And it's just for yes or no answers. Okay, so this is Aries. Sorry, let's start that timing again for Aries. 106.50. 106.50. Sorry, Crystal, can you please change that to 106.50 for Aries? Okay, Aries, here we go. A yes or no question for Aries. Here we go. Your answer is no. Are they all upside down? Okay, they're all upside down. So that's yes, yes. No, that one did. Okay. Let's put the deck that way. All right, I'm going to give you a yes, Aries, to your question at the moment. We have conversations going on at the moment. Now you yourself, this particular deck shows somebody not listening. There's all the conversation, the information. It can mean that you've got your information, you've had your conversation and you're making a decision. It can also mean that you're being ignorant towards somebody at this time, or somebody's doing that to you, Aries. We do have your hopes and your dreams sitting here. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, and when I did the Aquarius reading, it looked like there's something heavy going on with Aquarius. So if you're involved with an Aquarius, Aries, there may be some breaking point going on between the two of you. But this is your hopes, your dreams for the future of what you're wanting. And here you're trying to make a decision, but if you don't make a decision, somebody else will, Aries. So somebody you're possibly in a relationship with or work with, they may be deciding to call it quits or something, or you may be. But whoever it is, if one of you don't make the decision, the other person will. All right, and bottom of the deck, we got something to do with possibly the law here. We may be talking about a breakdown of a business, a relationship, but there is some sort of judgment coming in here for Aries. Okay, so that's Aries. Moving right along, we've got Libra. We'll do Libra up next, Chris. 109. We'll wait till we get to 109, and this will be Libra. Okay. 109 is Libra. Here we go, Libra. Think about a yes or no question. Yes or no question for Libra. Yes or no question for Libra. Look at my eyes, they're black underneath. I was really sick yesterday. Sorry, Libra, I've got black bags under my eyes at the moment. Okay, so this is for Libra, and plus a yes or no. Yes or no, and let me just turn that out. I didn't realise that was facing the wrong way. Yes or no for Libra, as well as just messages for Libra. If they're all upside down, which they are, obviously the deck's upside down again. And yeah, All right, so Libra, we've got yes, 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 yes. So I'm going to give you a yes. We have something to do with justice and balance, and you're actually coming out in your own reading. This is the Libra card. You may be dealing with a Cancer star sign at the moment as well. If this is to do with work, it's like you're going to go on some new journey and sign some sort of contract. You may be getting a car deal, you may be going into a new type of business, you may be traveling. If this is to do with a relationship, I feel like you've come to some solid agreement. You're going on a new journey and you're signing some sort of contracts within your own mind about what you want. What's hidden at the moment is some sort of rushed energy here. So don't be in a hurry to change something. Libra, or somebody might be coming towards you in a very rushed manner. And lastly, we've got Gemini, and then we're closed for the day. We'll do 111 for Gemini. 111 for Gemini. Oh, my daughter's message. Okay, there we go. Gemini, this is for you. Gemini, ask a yes or no question, and this is last reading for the day. Gemini has a yes or no question. Yes or no for Gemini, plus messages for Gemini, what's going on right now. Okay, we have a yes, 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 and definite yes. Okay, Gemini, male or female, doesn't matter because we got them all here. I feel like there's some sort of flirty offer type thing going on. This could be you out there looking for somebody. It could be you running around and having 1 or 2 girlfriends. Other than that, it can be work and travel and things like that coming up for you. Down here, the reason I said about flirty energy and player energy is because we have a 3, which can represent player. The Knight can be the player, but we've also got a Queen under here and we've got a King over here. So I feel there's 2 males and 1 female, and we've got a 3. So your whole reading may be about, firstly, fertility, pregnancy, babies. This would be the start of the journey, just playing and learning and finding somebody. This would be the fertility, and this would be the father, and this would be the doctor. So for some of you, this could be a relationship that's developing into a whole family type thing. For others, this could be where you're dealing with more than one energy at this time, and it looks like you're having a good time anyway. For others, this could be a new job. This would be signing the contracts. This would be mixing with new people, feeling like you're family and you're responsible for a lot of things, and a lot of happiness is coming out of this. This might be the boss at the bottom as well. It might be a female boss where you're going, Gemini, but really nice energy here for Gemini today, and it's a straight up yes for Gemini. Okay guys, I am finished. Yeah, Virgo, we got to find out where Virgo was. Go around 18 minutes because the one after it was Cancer, 23:30 was Cancer. So go to 23:30 and go back till you see me doing the cards for Virgo. And that would be great. So you're going to do the timestamps there. I'll put the timestamps in the description box. So if you put them in a comment box, I can put them in the description box as well. Okay, and then I'll change this over later on. Anyway guys, I've got to go. They're setting up for meat raffle across from me. Thank you really, Chris. I think that Joan, the Leo Aquarius, I think that she's gone. I was going to do a little mini, just a quick question, yes and no for her if she was still here. But I've got to close things up. So I owe, I'm just going to write it in my book that I owe Joan, the Leo, a yes or no. Joan, Leo, yes, no, mini. Yeah, she was helping me the whole time before you came in, Chris, and she stayed for a little while, but I'm assuming that she's tired now and gone. All right, that's it, guys. Let's turn this whole thing off, and I'll see everybody maybe tomorrow. I might be back tomorrow. It all depends whether there's music in here or not. If there's music in here, I won't be online, okay? So let's take care. And if you're in the background watching, which I think there's a couple of people in the background watching here, hello, whoever you are. Maybe you can come to my channel and pay for a reading next time, and instead of sitting in the background lurking. All right. Yeah, and I've got a message for somebody out there that if you are watching me, grow up. And you know who you are if you are watching me. If it's not you, well, sorry, it was directed at a particular person, and that person knows who that person is. Anyway, and at that stage, my phone, the thing holding my phone decided to die. Oh, it's jumping all over the place. Alright guys, bye.